Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Right side McDaniels. Here's Ayton. It's good from the top of the key. In a league that has become all about the three ball, here are two teams that are fantastic shooting it from deep, Doris.
Yeah, we call this the three-point revolution. It is how the league has evolved. The game looks nothing like it did 10 years ago. Obviously, the pace is faster and the spacing is much better.
McDaniels from long range sinks the tray.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Turner. Here's Hield. Let's go with a three. Gets the three to fall.
The specialty of Buddy Hield is the three-point shot. You give him an opportunity to respond, and he's going to say, yes, sir.
Here's McDaniels. Pacers with a rebound. Here's Matherin. Oh, he airballs the triple. That one was way off. After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
And here's Edwards outside. Gets the three ball to go.
Boy, with the kind of motor Edwards plays with, doesn't give the defense much of a chance to catch him in transition. Nicely done, Anthony.
Now here's Halliburton. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Pass to Nora. There's the three. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Here's Edwards. Oh, and Turner with a block.
I tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
Here's Nora. Halliburton outside. 6 to shoot. To the right side. Here's Matherin. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
And such an efficient long-range shooter, Matherin could emerge as a strong 3-and-D wing as early as his rookie year.
Now here's Ayton. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. For three, Conley. And another three for Minnesota.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a three.
Here's Turner. Halliburton right side. Over to the wing. Here's Matherin. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
And here's Edwards outside. Drops in the three. Edwards has got his second bucket on the night.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign. But he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Well, what stood out the most in Edwards' second season Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
From deep to the inside. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Back to Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Ayton with the defensive effort.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
McDaniels from long range. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Here's Turner. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Well, you love how Miles Turner gets into space in the paint, makes it really hard for the defender not to lean in and get some contact against Turner.
McDaniels from long range. Hits the trifecta. McDaniels got 9 points.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And here are the Pacers now. They trail by 14. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And Minnesota has possession. 14 points, their largest margin of the game.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Pass to Turner from deep three-point range. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. He's got 5.
Well, that's the great three-point stroke of Miles Turner, and has that feathery touch from deep, and his size really hard to guard.
Drains the triple. So what do you think the keys are that can help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team. And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Williams with the screen. Joe misses. Here's Nora. Banked it in off the glass.
And I'll tell you, Matherin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Noel. Nora grabs the board. Here's Matherin. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. And Williams over to help. Out to Heel. Clock at 4. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Nora. Again, Indiana.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Screen by Ibaka. Puts up a 3. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Healed from outside. Unable to get that one. So Minnesota will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14. After this game, they can look forward to Utah, where they'll have a matchup against the Jazz. That'll be the first of a 5-game tour around the league. To the wing on the left. Another miss by Minnesota.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why. Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Mathurin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
Here's Mathurin. Off target with the three. And the jam by Ibaka.
Well, a high percentage scorer with a great shot selection. Ibaka knows when to send it home.
Ibaka on the double team. .116 left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Joe. Screen by Ibaka. 5 on the clock. Here's Joe. The ball's knocked loose.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Indiana again missing.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's foul number 2 for him. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside McDaniels. From behind the arc. And they'll get another chance. And Ayton gets it to go.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Halliburton right side. There's 18 seconds left in the second. Shot clock at 6. Conley on the attack. And he banks in the layup. Conley's got 5 now.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
Halliburton misses. Here's Smart. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Conley with the ball, and it's Hield picking him up. And that one's good from Conley.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Outside Hield. Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Ayton with the defensive effort. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Halliburton outside. Will it go? Offensive rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
McDaniels a screen. Edwards for 3. The rebound by Turner. If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
Nora knocks it down from distance. He has 7.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
McDaniels, that's good.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said, we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. And you listen to the great defenders. They talk about disrupting the rhythm of a score. Doris, how do they accomplish that?
I think it can occur, Brian, in any number of ways. The first thought you have, obviously, is being physical, obviously within the rules. You can try to deny touches. You can try to deny spots on the floor that players are trying to get to. It can also be psychological. Try to get under the skin of the offensive player you're contending with.
And Jackson, here we go. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Ayton with the stuff.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Jackson on the wing. Rebound, Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Offline with a 3. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Outside McDaniels. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Pass to Nembhard. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the board.
And the Pacers with possession here. Here's McConnell to end the run. And the dunk by Jackson.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real and the hustle is rewarded. .56 seconds left in the third quarter. And the basket by Joe.
I just love the ball move.
Oh, there's the alley. Ibaka with a steal. From outside the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Back to Jackson. Rebound, Minnesota. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Joe. From downtown. Kept alive by Minnesota. Screen by Ibaka. From deep. Here's Joe. Here's Craig. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Minnesota with an almost surefire victory here. Up third.
The Pacers, 24.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Noel. Out to Craig. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Turner.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Noel. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
Outside Craig. Back to Noel. Pass to Ibaka. From deep. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
I think it's the gritty nature of Serge Ibaka's game that earns him these calls. You've got to be careful how you guard him.
That one's no good. And he nails the third. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Inside. And slammed it home. And the foul. A chance at another point at the line. They'll pin that one on Serge Ibaka. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Craig with a steal. Williams from long range. Rebounded by Hield.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Here's Halliburton. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, we're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
Pass to Joe. Launches a 3. Fires in the triple.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Halliburton goes. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
That's Halliburton's handle, getting by defenders to the spot and then finish with authority.
Pass to Craig. Here's Noel. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Joe misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Mathurin. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
And Mathurin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
Pass to Joe. Back to Noel. 4-3. Joe misses. And here are the Pacers now. Now Halliburton. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need, I think you and I need to have a podcast, BA.
For sure. I know we can't afford you, though.
That might be true. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Timberwolves.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
Pass to Mathurin. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. Craig with it. Trying to get back on track. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Halliburton. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Noel. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure they're
Sit back and enjoy this presentation. Of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Here we go. And of course Damian Lillard. He's a big ticket to foul. They'll go without him though.
And it's a trade that it caught me a little off guard. I have to be honest, Kevin. He played such a big part for this team, and really the last guy I expected to see them move.
Barry's the long-range jumper. Brent, these are two teams that can really get it done at the arc. This could end up being a battle fought at long range tonight.
And tonight, Kevin, it just might not be about shooting as many threes as you can. Who can produce the highest quality looks? That team ends up usually winning.
Pass to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
We'd heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Now, here is Halliburton. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. This will be the first game this season against this team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one sent back. Don't let that deter you at all. So, Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
Good information, D.A. Thanks. It'll be interesting to see which steps they take to accomplish their goal.
And, guys, getting any kind of rhythm going offensively, I think would be a win against that defense.
Yeah, if you build the confidence early on, that'll go a long way. If you don't, wow, this could be a long one.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Tatum draws the double. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Portland again missing. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks. Shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Back to Nurkic. The kick out to Tatum. The tray. They get it again. Tatum on the wing. Good on the triple.
Jason Tatum.
Tatum's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Portland.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Amazing. Thanks, everybody.
1:56 left to play in the first. The shot's good from Halliburton.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
And Tatum launches it from deep. The rebound by Turner.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Now here's Hield. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's Mathurin missing. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
Now here's Tatum. He has 6. Tatum with another miss.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Mora can't get it to go.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And that's good. Jason Tatum for 3. Tatum's got 9 points.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
Sharp. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
How about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Neesmith. Off target from 3-point range. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Portland out in front, up by 2.
The Trailblazers 15.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the 3-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Pass to Jackson. Jackson is doubled. McConnell with it. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. McConnell's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Indiana. There's a screen. And here is Cousins. Back to Knox. No good on the 3. And so here is Indiana. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. From the wing, and McConnell gets it to go. McConnell's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pacers.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Pass to Cousins. Launches it. Trailblazers keep it alive. Simon's on the wing. Clock at 6. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Now, here's McConnell. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Simons surveying the D. Cousins, no one around him. Nailed from 3-point land. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. There's the steal. Over to the left wing. Down low. It's taken away by Smith. Takes the three. Kept alive. Another shot. Jackson misses. And so Cousins will bring it up for Portland. Halliburton with the steal. Picked his pocket. There's 1:47 left in the first half. Pass to Cousins. Back to Simons. Lets it go with the three. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Simons has got his first 3 points of the game. Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Simons on the wing. No good that time. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. .56 seconds left in the first half of the game. And Winslow comes to help to stop the drought. Neesmith can't get it to go. If they play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Back to Simons. Screen by Cousins. Pass to Winslow. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Great self-confidence from Winslow on that play, taking it up strong inside.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Neesmith can't get it to go. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And at the charity stripe a season ago, he didn't miss many. 90% on the year.
And Kennard out there to help space the floor with that kind of range.
And here's Portland. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. Inside, and it's Clark in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Clark's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
And so it's Portland going into the break with a 10-point lead. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Halliburton for 3. That doesn't go either for Halliburton.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Boy, is he active. I love seeing Sharp just get after it on the backboard.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce. Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
And Halliburton slams it in.
And that's an emphatic 2 points from Tyrese Halliburton.
Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And it's Halliburton missing.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Screen by Nurkic. Back to Tatum. Pass to Nurkic. Just 4 to shoot.
And Nurkic around there, big and right on top of the cylinder.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Here's Sharp. 10 points for him. Back to White. Tatum on the wing. Misses the 3.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Halliburton for 3. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Halliburton piling up points. He can thank his impressive work ethic for that.
Screen by Nurkic. Tatum no good. Pacers trail by 16. And Greg, you watch Mathurin. He is built to score at this NBA level.
Excellent spot-up shooter. He plays above the rim. And once he gets more comfortable scoring off the bounce, watch out.
6 to shoot. Fires, high post. Portland no good that time either.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Both teams deciding to change it up. Pass to Kennard. Back to Simons. Kennard with the ball. Cranes the three-pointer. And the Trailblazers lead by 17.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Got a piece of it.
Man, I saw that block coming from a mile away. Winslow really times that rejection perfectly. How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
.41 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Simons. There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that.
No.
Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
And a big-time jam right there.
The handles right there from Simon. Great job of just creating enough space for him to do the damage.
Bucket is good.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Pass to Cousins for the three. And again, it's Portland with the three.
Good job by Cousins on the catch-and-shoot game there, establishing that rhythm, catching the ball, and had some flow with that.
Here's Nembhard, covered by Simons. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And so it's Portland riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Portland leading by 15. And here is Simons. Pass to Cousins. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now McConnell. Driving the lane. Shoots over Simons. A shot by McConnell, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. On the wing, Winslow. Back to Simons. Fires the three. Drops in the tray. Simons has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Trailblazers. Pass to Nembhard. Back to McConnell. The rebound by Simons. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
A shot by Nembhard, no good. Trailblazers leading by 18. From the arc, Nembhard grabs the board. So it's the Pacers now. Smith with it, now guarded by Winslow. Stolen by Winslow. Here's Simons. And he dunks it down.
Oh, man, finishing it off there. Simons showing great quickness and alertness to get there that time.
McConnell with it. Pass to Nesmith. The offensive rebound. Here's Jackson. Back to McConnell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Nembhard. Takes a three. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Now a timeout called by Portland.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simons, the big name from that group.
Both teams will make substitutions. And here's Tatum for three. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
An exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
Here's Halliburton. And it's sent back by White. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they have shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Good on the three-point shot.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
To the middle. Now here's Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Makes it off the glass. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
An incredible leaper at 6'8". Tatum is difficult to stop down low.
Here's Hield. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Portland.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Jason Tatum.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Hield can't hit. Tatum deciding where to go with it. There's the three. And again, it's Portland with the three.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
It's deflected. in the corner. It's Healed from deep. And no good that time. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't
Brian Anderson here. Joined by our analyst, Hall of Fame. Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And the Pacers start out with the ball. They set the pick. Here's Halliburton. Drops in the layup for two. Well, these two teams tonight, they are loaded with young talent. Doris, the future looks bright.
Well, they're loaded with young talent, and it is fearless talent. These are squads that are going to be tremendous to watch for the next several years. Tonight could be a preview of the next generation of stars to come.
Lets the three fly. Nails it from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got 5.
What you love about Tyrese Halliburton is the consistency from the perimeter. This guy can make deep shots.
Timeout called. The Thunder.
Your Indiana Pacers team is amazing. Thanks, everybody.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Adams a screen. And he buries his first look.
Well, Steven Adams was a bit raw when he entered the league, but you can see right there how sound he has become as a finisher on the interior. That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Mathurin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
It's both from the stripe.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Down low. Here's Johnson. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
We are talking about a big-time offensive rebounder, and Steven Adams unafraid to impose his will with that frame.
Pass to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, BA, change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that.
Here's Holmgren. Count it.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Now here's Halliburton. 7 points in the game. Healed for three. Adams grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Holmgren. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Got to push him farther out than this.
Good. Halliburton got 9.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Outside heel. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Pass to Johnson. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
I think what you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the size, athleticism, and instincts he brings to the position. This guy has the whole package.
Shot's good by Matherin.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Adams. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Halliburton with the ball. He's picked up by Adams. Turner for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
I just love the ball movement.
To the middle. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Turner with a block.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
And it's good. 2 points.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Here's Holmgren. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana. 11.
The Thunder, 16. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that.
Personal foul.
Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
Here's Matherin. And here's Turner from the arc. Anderson pulls it down. Williams on the wing. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Inside, Bradley. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill. Stolen by Anderson. Giddey with it, and it's McConnell picking him up.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
Indiana leading. There's a screen. Pass to Turner. Fires from deep. Alexander Walker grabs a board. Here's Giddey. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Here's Matherin. And he dunks it down.
Yeah, this is how impactful Matherin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Anderson with a screen. All sorts of time. He's off on that one. So Indiana will take it the other way.
The Oklahoma City Thunder, clearly an organization focused on the future, look no further than the median age of their roster, one of the youngest teams in the league.
Here's Giddey. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
It's stolen. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Well, you can see the long, lanky frame of Josh Giddey on display.
Right, so having a young team like the Thunder must have its advantages and disadvantages, huh, Doris?
Unequivocally, the upside your guys have brings energy, potential, and obviously their lack of experience can hurt when you take on more veteran teams. But the key for this organization is player development. Can you build habits? Can you build culture? And can you build a winner?
Now here's McConnell. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Just 5 to shoot. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
To the paint. Anderson. And he hits it to tie the game. Anderson's got his first points in this one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
To the middle. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Soft touch off the glass.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And Neesmith gets it to go.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
There's 45 seconds left in the second. Here's Williams, driving to the basket, and he banks in the layup. And the Thunder lead by 2.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Nembhard, good.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
There's 25 seconds left in the second. Pass to Alexander Walker. Oh, and Jackson with the block. They retain possession. McConnell outside. Jackson with it. Smith outside. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up.
Jackson, 1 shot.
And stolen by Williams. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Pacers out in front. They lead by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession.
Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple of years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
And looking at this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise.
Halliburton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's just a savvy move to draw the foul. And despite that young age, Halliburton's like a seasoned veteran right there.
So he gets them both.
The ideal guard in today's NBA, Tyrese Halliburton, has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter. And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Pass to Williams. From the arc. Drains the triple. Williams has gotten his third basket of the night. And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Just 4 to shoot. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Basket's good. Giddey's got 6 points.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
And Williams over to help. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Six on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Here's Williams. 7 points in the game. Down low. Here's Alexander Walker. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Thunder lead by 2. Here's Halliburton. That one's wide left.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's Anderson. Anderson with a screen. Here's Alexander Walker. No good on the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To stop the run. And it's Mathurin missing.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Williams misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Mathurin. Outside for Halliburton. From outside the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Halliburton's got 16 points.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
And nowadays, switchable defenders are in demand. But we see smaller guards like Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet. Doris, these are very capable defenders.
They are, B.A. They also happen to be very prideful competitors. So undersized guards take offense when you try to post them up. And the players you just mentioned, IQ, toughness, and heart, they all enter the equation.
Here's McConnell. It's tipped.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Listen, he's a confident player, but if you're going for that kind of finish, you better finish it.
McConnell's shot is off.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Thunder lead by 3.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
The Pacers are not the only pro team in town. The Fever get great support in the WNBA doors.
They certainly do, PA, and it speaks to how special the game of basketball is in the Hoosier State. Every level, from high school to college to pro, they simply love the game, and we're with that.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Changes up. The rebound by Jackson.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Here's Smith. Can't hit that one. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. 50 seconds left in the third. To the inside. And the dunk by Jackson. Man, what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Holmgren. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And get up, Chet. Wow. The next unicorn with the fancy slam.
Neesmith's shot is off. Thunder with a lead. Here's Holmgren. Give him 8. Doubled by Jackson. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
Good on the second one. Up top, McConnell.
Walking foul. Stanley Johnson. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And that one falls for McConnell.
For Indiana, T.J. McConnell.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
It's a tie game in Indiana. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return.
The Thunder, 46.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. But this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so it's Indiana with it. Halliburton outside. Inside. Here's Turner. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
First team foul.
Here's Williams. Pass to Anderson. And Turner with the block. And he gets it back. Hacked on the shot, and he'll head to the line. Turner. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Indiana.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
First personal foul.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
And Williams no good on that one.
Boy, very hard not to be impressed with the young Australian Josh Giddey. This is a young guard who can do absolutely everything.
Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Halliburton. Oh, and Bradley with a block. Pass to Nora. Stolen by Giddey. Outside, Williams. Knocked knocked away. And so the ball out of bounds. He'll touch it last.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Here's Giddey.
Well, this is great defense from Miles Turner. High activity level, doesn't give up anything easy. I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Got a hand on it. And he recovers it. Shot's good by Matherin. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Anderson. Pass to Bradley. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Thunder lead by 2. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder?
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
Now here's Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Banked it in off the glass. And it's a 4-point Oklahoma City lead.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told them, quote, play as if it's 0-0. We want that type of energy and focus. We might be winning, but this game is not over yet. It's a clear message, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Well, pick and roll play from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really starting to come along.
Back to Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Here's Holmgren. This one for 3. Rebounded by Hield.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Halliburton outside. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Hield. They need this. Goes back up. Out of bounds. The Thunder will take it. A minute 20 left to play in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And the layup is good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This guy's got tremendous length for his position. So at 6'6", Gilgeous-Alexander confident attacking in the paint.
Another miss by Halliburton.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
The 3 is up. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander. They need to rally in a big way, Grant, if they want to stage a real comeback.
And B.A., they better do it soon because the window is definitely closing.
Pass to Halliburton. Hield on the wing. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The offensive rebound. Outside Johnson. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets a 3. And the Thunder lead by 12.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And so it's the Thunder taking... with our analyst, Brent Barry. In Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. And, of course, Damian Lillard. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. Now White. Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. Counted from distance. And tonight, we're looking at two teams who make their living beyond the arc, Grant.
Yeah, they love to shoot the three-point shot, and they do it effectively. Of course, that means these two teams understand the importance of good spacing. They're great shooters on both sides, to be sure, but motion and ball movement are the real keys to their three-point attacks.
Now here's Tatum. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Mathurin. About a minute into this first quarter, and it's blocked by Clark. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Clark. Here's Mathurin. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Halliburton misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open. Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
Now here's Halliburton. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, BA, change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that. The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Halliburton on the wing. Nails it from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got 8.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Pass to Tatum. There's a screen by Nurkic. The three. And Tatum is good for 3. Tatum's got his second basket of the game.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
And the basket by Hield.
Great at facilitating guys willing to move because Tyrese is a team-first type of player.
Here's Sharp. He takes it in. On the wing, Tatum. Here's the 3. Another shot. Kicks it out to Clark. 3-pointer Sharp. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Tatum. Nurkic with the ball. From outside the arc. Back to Tatum. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Here's Nora. Clark covers. Down low. Halliburton with the ball. And it's going to be a 3-second call. So it's Portland now. Here's Tatum. Three-pointer sharp. He can't get it to go. So Indiana will take it the other way. Outside Tatum. Fires for three. Portland, no good that time either.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Drills it from deep.
Well, Hield can make a living out there from behind the arc. Doesn't need a lot of room to get his shot off, and he drains that one with ease.
Now here's Tatum. He has 6. Fires from deep. On target from range. Tatum's got 9 points.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Up top, Tatum. 12 points for him. Three-pointer. No good. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Portland with 4 three-pointers in the quarter alone, proving he's a threat at the arc. Time for a quick.
16. Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Portland.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Indiana trailing here.
Well, we've seen Anthony Simons gradually progress over time and given opportunity with Lillard being hurt last year. And this guy is showing that he's an offensive guy and ready to explode. Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do."
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. And that one's good. Knocks. And Brent Simons is one of those guards you love having in your rotation.
Yep, a volume three-point shooter. And the one thing about NBA that's standing out is the ability off the bounce to get to that shot. He's very good at it at a young age.
Pass to Nora. There's the triple. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Kennard. Offline with a 3. Now the Pacers on the move. Beyond the arc. Here's Nora. Outside for Halliburton. Hield for 3. Connects from downtown. Hield's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
They keep capturing the lead and giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
He kept his cool despite the double team and finds the open man.
Halliburton left side. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Halliburton's got 4 points this quarter. Brent, at the center position, it does feel like we're seeing a reemergence of the big man, the traditional five.
Yeah, BA, I think it comes down to whether or not you have one or not. I mean, there are teams that just don't have the bruising big that can go down into the post and dominate possessions to slow things down and get to the paint. Other teams are electing to want to play faster and with more skill. So it comes down to how a team wants to set their roster up as to whether or not the traditional five is part of your action.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Indiana.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Neesmith. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up. Here's Nembhard. McConnell left side. It's stolen. Cousins with it. Jackson in his pocket. Oh, they get a hand on it. Simons outside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
The handles right there from Simon. Great job of just creating enough space for him to do the damage.
Pass to Jackson. And it's Simons penetrating. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And the foul on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul of the game. 26 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Neesmith. Here's Nembhard. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Pacers lead by 3. And here's Simons. He has 6. That ties the game. 9 points in the game.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Simons with a steal. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Nora. No good on the triple. Got a piece of it. Nurkic with some nice D.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. There's Tatum with the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Tatum's got 15 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 16.
Halliburton, one of those guys who's always on his toes and plays the offensive end with a ton of energy.
Outside Tatum. Now Nurkic. Back to Tatum. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Outside heel. The three is up. Not going to go that time. And it's Portland the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. And he comes up with a bucket. And now a 3-point Portland lead.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Back to Halliburton. The three. Rebounded by Nurkic.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards. The ideal guard in today's NBA, Tyrese Halliburton, has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
Tatum's shot is good.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
To the paint. Here's Halliburton. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. And Portland has possession. And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything. Their rebounding has really sparked this run.
To the inside. Outside for Halliburton. Back to Turner. Takes the three. And Tyrese Halliburton with a three. Halliburton's got 19 points.
You would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Tatum from long range. Knocks down the long J. Tatum's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
Portland leading. From deep. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Nora. Halliburton outside. 4-3. He drops it from range. 22 points for him.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Buries it from 3. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
3-pointer, Halliburton. And it's Portland with a rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Tatum from long range. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray. Tatum's got 32 points in the game.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Outside for Halliburton. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance. Halliburton got 25 points.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
There's Tatum with the 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Your pacer.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers.
The Trailblazers, 58.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Now Portland with it. They lead by 14. Here's Simons. Smith with the rebound.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul of the game. To the left side wing. The shot. Pass to Nembhard. From behind the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Portland the other way.
Pacers foul. Andrew Nembhard. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pacers on D. It's a 14-point game. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Most of Simon's shots are inside or outside. I don't know where the other side they can come from, but he can hit from anywhere.
Pass to Nembhard. The three is up. Rebounded by Cousins.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth.
Here's the proverbial easier said than done. You got to tie up Cousins if you're going to foul him.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Inside. Back to Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Money on the 19-footer. Halliburton's got 27 points.
Talk about Halliburton and his versatility. He can set up the play, or he can finish the play off.
He was all alone on that one.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Nembhard. From the arc. He buries it from 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Outside Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. Fires in the triple. Tatum's got 38 points.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
And here are the Trailblazers now. He's feeling it.
Indiana foul. Not the rim. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight. It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Outside White. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Tatum from long range. The rebound by Turner. They're having a hard time stopping this run.
And BA, you can't afford to keep coming up empty.
Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Steps back and shoots. That's short off the rim. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Very pretty alley-oop. Now Portland with it.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Trailblazers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jason Tatum.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively. Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Hits the three-pointer.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And here's Nurkic for 3. The kick out to White. For 3, it's rebounded by Indiana. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the middle. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Now here's Tatum. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It wasn't.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now here's Porter. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Here's Turner. After the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Lets it fly. Cans it from the wing.
Got to be encouraged watching Turner shoot with conviction, realizing his team trusts him to take these fast shots.
Pass to Porter. No good on the triple. Here's Indiana. Here's Matherin. And he dunks it down.
Yeah, this is how impactful Matherin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
And here's Porter outside. The Pacers pull it in.
The ideal guard in today's NBA, Tyrese Halliburton, has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
Now here's Porter. Green for three. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball, and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Right side heel. Here's Matherin. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Look at Hield's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
Now Porter. Pass to Martin. And here is Şengün. To the wing, right side. Martin outside. 5 on the clock. And here's Porter outside. He can't get it to go. So Indiana will take it the other way. Here's Hield. Fires the three. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Smith outside. Back to Martin. Pass to Şengün. Pacers with a rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now here's Turner. Now here's Hield. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
It's not really Buddy's preferred area, but good on him for not overlooking that mid-range opportunity.
An interesting subplot for Houston going forward, RJ. Their future is tied to Brooklyn, though.
Yeah, because of the James Harden trade, the Rockets pretty much own the Nets' first-round pick through 2027. It'll be interesting to see where those selections land.
Here's Matherin. And it's blocked.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
1:19 left to play in the first quarter. The Rockets trail. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Şengün. And he throws it down with one hand.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Turner. Hield from outside. Porter pulls it in. Pass to Martin.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that? And that one is stuffed right through.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
.23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Count that bucket.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Pass to Matherin. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
12 seconds left in the first quarter.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Rockets ahead, up 1. And we'll get the second quarter.
The Pacers, 12.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
That one's good for 2.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Yep, that one's good. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Picked his pocket. Pass to Kaminsky. And Kaminsky slams it home.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Oh, stolen by Tate. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch. That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Kaminsky outside. Out left to the wing. Over to the left wing. This one for three. That one doesn't drop. So Indiana will take it the other way. Following this game, they host the Magic. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them.
2 turnovers for him in just the last couple minutes. He needs to be a little more careful with the rock out there.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Here's Christopher. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. When you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala and Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
McConnell. 4 seconds left. And it's finished off inside by Jackson. Jackson's got his first bucket in this one.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And the double clutch jam wows the crowd.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Smith. Oh, and Jackson with the block. McConnell left side. It's Martin on the wing. Left side, Green. There's the triple. He drops it from range. Green's got his third bucket of the night. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things have gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
Clock at 4. Indiana needs to get a shot off. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, B.A., change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that.
Pass to Marjanovic. Screen by Marjanovic. Outside Porter. Back to Marjanovic. Oh, and Jackson with the block. To the paint. And he jams it home with authority.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Outside Porter. Back to Marjanovic. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. McConnell with it. Now Porter defending. Here's Nembhard. Off target from three-point range. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Kaminsky. The three. The Rockets again can't hit. Indiana trailing here. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
No good on that one.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
And the second free throw is good. Back to McConnell. Here's Nembhard. He gets it off. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Houston finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Halliburton with the ball. No good with a layup. And here's Tate. Kaminsky outside. It's Christopher on the wing. Kicks it to Kaminsky. Just 3 to shoot. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Indiana on offense. Trailing by 8. Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
Gets stolen by Hield. Launches it. The shot no good. Now the Rockets take it the other way. Kaminsky with it. Halliburton picks him up. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Indiana. Substitution on the court.
To the left wing. Pulls up. Nice shot by Turner. Turner's got his second bucket on the night. Outside Porter. And it's hammered home by Green.
Let me tell you this. If you got a vertical leap of 40 inches like Green, you're just going to be able to glide to the rim like that.
Back to Halliburton. And a miss there on the triple. Houston in the lead. Pass to Smith. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Smith's got 6.
And this is something Smith needs to keep doing at the next level. Staying aggressive in close.
Outside, Green. And here's Smith. Lets the 3 fly. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is. And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a 3 with a 3. Just merciless.
Hey, I got to admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, 2 versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Nice active hands from Green.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. And he slams it in one-handed.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Hield on the wing. From the arc. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
You got to expect this from a high-volume shooter with range like Hield. He loves to let threes fly from everywhere.
Smith outside. The 3 is up. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Pass to Mathurin. 54 seconds left in the third. Off target at the rim. Here's Smith. Here's the 3. Nora grabs the board. So it's the Pacers now. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Heel. No good from outside. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Lots of room. And it's Houston scoring again.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Good work there as it goes. Halliburton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Halliburton for three. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Jabari Smith has been leading the charge for the Houston Rockets, hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing
The Pacers, 31.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra prep on you. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college at Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing those up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, obviously the college championship. I also got Athens in the 04. And, look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the 2 times I lost in the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, then Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Manu Ginobili. But the funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day.
Pass to Christopher. Back to Marjanovic. 6 on the shot clock. Christopher misses. And the Pacers with possession here. They trail by 18. They swipe it. Now here's Kaminsky, covered by Smith. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Intercepted. Here we go, one-on-one. Ooh, a good look from Tate. They get the rebound. McConnell outside. Rockets with a rebound. Kaminsky outside. It's Christopher on the wing. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Rockets lead by 20.
Just an absolute force on the glass. He was not going to be denied.
To the right side. McConnell outside. To the left side wing. Three-pointer. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Pass to Christopher. The three. 6 to shoot. And here's Tate from behind the arc. The rebound by Nesmith. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
To the middle. Here's Marjanovic.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
To the inside. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's Christopher. Off target from outside.
Another missed three, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Assist goes to
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Here's Marjanovic. Now Tate. He shoots it. The rebound by Turner. Inside. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Indiana on offense. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Rockets.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for Jalen Green.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
There's Kaminsky with a 3. Sinks the tray.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Halliburton for 3. The Pacers again can't hit. Now Tate. Pass to Christopher. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.